a world predictions reading. Give me a second. Let me turn on the light. Okay, now I'm back. This is going to be a world predictions reading. Okay, Spirit. What's coming up for the collective around the world? What's going on around the world? What's going on around the world? Welcome in. When you come in, hit the thumbs up button. What's going on around the world? This is a world predictions reading. Okay, what are we getting, Spirit? We got removal. There could be a world leader that gets removed. We got plane crash. What are we getting for the collective? Welcome in. When you come in, hit the thumbs up button. We got mudslide. What are we getting, Spirit? West Coast. Mass casualties. Airport. We could hear some news about an airport. Dubai at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit, give me 3 more cards. What are we getting for world predictions? We could hear some news about a singer coming out. Japan. We're getting Japan. What are we getting for the collective? Health complications. Hurricanes at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit, let's get some answers. Welcome in. When you come in, make sure you like the live and you are subscribed. Okay, that's all I ask. Okay, Spirit. Okay, let's shorten these a little bit because these are kind of long. Okay, Spirit. Removal. Who is this removal? Is this removal a leader? I am getting a yes. Okay. The singer. The singer that's coming out, is this a female? Is this a female singer? Thank you so much. Yes. So Spirit is showing that we will hear something about a singer coming up. Will this be positive news about this singer? Will this be positive news about this singer? No. Is this singer... Yes. Okay. So this singer could be a singer from the UK, a country in the UK. It's the downloads that I'm getting. We could hear about a singer. Some news could be coming out about a singer. This singer could be from the UK or live in the UK, has some ties to the United Kingdom. We could be hearing some news about that. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting for Japan? Because we have the Japan card out here. Okay. So the download I'm getting for Japan, water, rising water, water rising to the surface. Um, and I see people running. So this look like very high floods is the downloads I'm getting with Japan. This look like water rising. This I just see water rising and people running. So this could be floods. This could be tsunami. Hoping it's not a tsunami, but I just see like water rising and people running. Plane crash. This plane crash that I'm picking up on, this doesn't feel like the US. This doesn't feel like this plane is crashing in the US. Um, this energy feels very close to South Asia, like the southern part of Asia. Um, is the energy I'm getting. Um, we got the health complications card. This health complications card, the download I'm getting with that is the viruses. The viruses is the health complications card. A lot of people will have some serious health complications that happens. Um, the downloads I'm getting from Spirit is hantavirus isn't going anywhere. Hantavirus is not going anywhere. There isn't a vaccine. It won't, um, it's not going anywhere. Another thing that I'm picking up with this card is more viruses will happen. I've already predicted that. We had the Ebola outbreak, but I'm not even talking about Ebola right now. There's going to be another virus that happens. There's going to be another virus that happens that will be airborne and it will spread rapidly and it will cause health complications to people that actually get this virus. Spirit is confirming that. Spirit is also showing me the months of July through September for something to happen with a virus. Spirit is also showing me viruses mutating and changing into something else. And this virus that I'm picking up on will come from an animal. It will come from an animal. This other virus that I'm picking up on. Is this virus that I'm picking up on out as yet? No, it's not out. Spirit is saying no. This will come out closer to the summer months. There is a new virus that's coming out, and it will come from an animal, and it will be very similar to COVID. Spirit is confirming that. And it will be airborne, and there will be lockdowns. Thank you, Spirit. I do see lockdowns coming in with this new virus situation. We got the airport card. So the energy I'm feeling with this airport card is another airline closing. The also the other energy I'm feeling with this is 9/11 planes coming together or being hacked and they're crashing. I'm seeing a 9/11 situation play out in my mind's eye. Spirit is confirming that. Yes. So I do see some kind of 9/11, very similar situation to what happened in I think it was 2011. A 9/11 situation. I see that taking place. Okay, Spirit, will that take place in the United States? Yes, that will happen in the United States. Um, I just keep on seeing that scenario play out very vividly in my mind's eye. I see planes colliding and a big mess happening. And I know people are going to feel like this has something to do with the US government. That is not true. It has nothing to do with the US government. This is coming from Iran. I don't know why the American public trusts Iran so much. And it's just like Iran has literally said death to America. But because Iran doesn't like Donald Trump, the American people automatically like Iran. And it's just like, they don't like us either. They don't just not like our leader. They don't like us either. So I don't understand why people like these people that are making these videos in Iran talking shit about America, because they said death to America, okay? You need to understand what they mean by that. When they say death to America, they mean death to every American citizen or anybody that is abiding in America. And they mean that shit. Spirit is showing me a 9/11 situation taking place, and this is coming from Iran. But the American people won't believe it. They're going to feel like this is coming from the Trump administration. It is not coming from the Trump administration. This is coming from Iran. And not only that, Trump won't be in the house much longer. He won't be there much longer to even say it's coming from him, because I see a removal coming for him, and this removal is coming in pretty damn soon. This 9/11 situation that's taking place is coming from Iran, and when this happens, I feel like this is going to bring people into reality, unfortunately, because I feel like people are, how do I put this? I feel like a lot of people are not living in reality, because I see people just keep on talking about the Epstein files. This is bigger than the Epstein files, okay? This is bigger than the Epstein files. I think the Epstein files is very important. We should talk about it, but this is bigger than that. Why it's bigger than that is because people will die. American citizens will die on US soil. That's why this is bigger than the Epstein files. People will die, and it's going to happen at a time when people are at work, when, like, imagine you're at work and your kid is in school or a daycare, and then you turn on the news and then you find out that something major happened next to their school, and then all these people die. Your mind is going to be so far off that Epstein files situation. Your mind is going to be on this. There's a lot of propaganda going on in the news to try to take your mind off of what's actually happening. I've been talking about a 9/11 situation for months. You can go check out my shorts. But Spirit is telling me the time is closing in. That means the time is near for the situation to happen. I told y'all June, closer to June, this war will restart again. Well, look, we are 2 weeks away from June. 2 weeks away from June. The war is about to increase, get worse, start. There will be threats on US soil. Iran will not stop. They won't stop. I looked at their chart. I talked about their chart in one of my videos. You can go back and watch that. I even looked at their chart personally, just for myself and my family's safety. This situation is getting more intense. American citizens, anybody that abides in America will die. I see threats. I see threats coming to America. Not only do I see threats coming to America, I see a lot of hackings. They will hack systems. They will drain your bank accounts. Just like how I predicted a system being hacked already, and y'all know that was them that hacked that school system. That was them that hacked that school system. If you want to turn a blind eye just because you hate Trump, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't like Trump either. But at the end of the day, I live in America, and I'm very patriotic to this country, and I'm going to call the bullshit out when I see it. Iran is playing a game. Please stop supporting them. Please stop. They're going to start hacking bank systems. They're going to take your money out of your bank. And when you don't have money, let's see what you do. Not only will they hack that, they're going to be hacking the planes. They're going to be hacking so many different systems. I've been talking about this for months. Spirit is saying the time is closing in. Not only do I see them hacking like the bank system, but I do see them hacking military base system. And I talked about Texas briefly. There's going to be some kind of issue with Iran and the state of Texas, because Texas have the largest military base in the United States. This is what I see. I'm going to continue speaking on this so that this bring awareness to people, so people can stop sharing their stupid little videos of Iran and stop talking about them, because I'm tired of hearing about them. And it's not just about a personal issue, it's what Spirit is showing me. I see this stuff in the spiritual realm all the time with what Iran has planned. And what they have planned, you will see some of that take place over the summer. They're going to hack multiple systems. When you don't have power, when you don't have no money in your bank account because they take your money, I hope you understand. I hope you understand. And I do see them doing something with Texas military base. For the ones that follow me, you know I've been talking about the military base in Texas forever. I pulled that up in the astrology charts, and the astrology confirms that as well. You can look at all my predictions. All of my predictions so far has been happening. I don't just pull shit out of my ass. I do my research. Sometimes I have dreams about this, or like Spirit shows me this in a vision, but I see this happening. Iran will do some stuff on U.S. soil, and we're about to be in summer soon. So I can't give like advice to anybody. However, what I will tell you is to prepare. If you don't have cash, you need some cash. Don't keep all of your money in the bank. You need cash. You need emergency fund cash. You need some of that for what's coming up. Another thing that you could possibly look into is a generator. Not a generator. I don't remember what kind of generator that is, but it's a specific kind of generator, because I do predict blackouts will happen. Blackouts will happen. Systems will be hacked. The systems, they have already started hacking systems with the schools. Yes, you could get solar panels. This is bigger than Trump. Trump is a small fry. I am so sick and tired of people talking about him. He is a non-factor. This is bigger than fucking Trump. I need y'all to understand that. Trump has no power. He has no power. Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu has the power. Trump is a small fucking fry. He's a small fry. Whatever Israel says to do, he will do it. Trump is he's a small fry in this situation. This has nothing to do with Trump and everything to do with Israel. I don't know when y'all are going to start to realize that. America allegiance is to Israel. I don't care what president you put in there, whether it's Democratic or Republican, they all will back Israel. The U.S. is a small fry. Israel is the burger. Israel is the Big Mac. Okay? This has nothing to do with Trump. Trump is a small fry. He's going to be gone. He's going to be gone pretty soon. Very soon. This has something to do with Israel. Israel is the common denominator in this whole situation. Israel is causing problems with everything, just like the war that I predicted that actually happened. Israel started that, and the U.S. just joined because the U.S. have alliance to Israel. I don't know when people are going to wake up and see that Israel country is the problem and they're so demonic. I don't care what nobody say. They feel like they're the chosen people. They're not. They have caused problems throughout the Middle East forever. Throughout the Middle East forever. They've destroyed Palestine. Now they're about to destroy America. I don't know when America's going to realize that we need to remove ourselves and not be an ally to Israel. It is Israel. Israel is the common denominator. Trump is a small fry. He's a non-factor. Nobody cares about him. Nobody does. The whole world knows Trump is a joke. He's a joke. Nobody cares. But you know who everybody else is afraid of? Benjamin, the leader of Israel. That man has so much power. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. It does. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting for that's coming out very soon? Okay, so look what we got. We got USA, New York City, plane crash. So Spirit is picking up on this 9/11 situation that I see happening as well. And this will happen on U.S. soil. And it will happen close to New York City, like how it happened the last time. I need y'all to be prepared for this. Be your brother's keeper. This is bigger than Trump. I'm over him. He's not going to be there much longer. Right now, he's having a hissy fit, threatening Iran. He won't be there much longer. I promise you this is bigger than Trump. We need to look to Israel because I already predict the Democratic Party will win for the next election. But I do see us facing the same issues. We could go red, we could go blue. It's the same thing. I truly believe we need an independent party, a new party, an independent party that could bring us like to a different place in this country. I feel like we don't need Republican, we don't need Democratic. I feel like we need an independent party. I can't wait for that to happen because I feel like things will change then when we have an independent party. Because for years we've been red, we've been blue, we've been red, we've been blue. Tired of it. Why can't we be purple? We need an independent party. That's the only way I feel like things is going to change or get better. Those are the messages that I got. And I want to leave y'all with this because I just split the deck and this is what Spirit is showing me. Broken heart and hostilities. With the broken heart and hostilities, I feel like a lot of people will feel different after what happens with this situation that's coming up, this 9/11 situation. And if you are tapped in spiritually, you already know what I'm talking about. If you are tapped in spiritually, like you have vivid dreams or you hear from Spirit, you yourself know that something is happening. This is coming up. Because I was talking about this to somebody. When was this? 3 years ago. She's a medium. Me and her was talking, and I told her this 3 years ago. I was like, do you see the same thing that I'm seeing? And she's like, yes, I see the same thing that you're seeing. I see people running. I see flames coming out of the sky. If you are tapped in spiritually, then you know a 9/11 situation is coming. I predicted this 3 years ago. 2026 is the year for it to happen. And me and this person, we don't even live in the same location geographically. She lives in Canada. I live in America. We are both mediums. I used to do spiritual medium readings professionally for years. I do not offer mediumship readings anymore. But my first gift was mediumship. Do I offer mediumship readings anymore where I just talk to spirit, use no tools with individuals? No, because it is tiring. However, when I do my world predictions, I will tell you the messages that I'm getting from spirit. But yes, that's what I did before all of this, before y'all even knew me. I did professional mediumship readings. That's all I did. I did not do tarot cards. I did not do anything else. I just did mediumship. And this other person is a medium as well. She is a full-time medium. And we both seen the same thing, okay, about what's coming. And this was 3 years ago. 2026, this is coming. I need you to prepare for this. And this is not to fearmonger, because a lot of people like to be like, oh, fearmonger. It's not fearmongering when what I'm saying is happening. You could go back to every prediction that I've made. They've happened. Told y'all about a virus. A virus happened. You could go to my page if you have Threads, Mystical Bestie, and you can see all the predictions. And I post the reviews. I post the screenshot of what happens. This is not fearmongering. This is, you're living in serious times in your life right now, where we have war and calamities happening. Fearmongering is to use scare tactics for a specific outcome. I have no specific outcome with you. I'm not selling you a product or telling you to do something. That is fearmongering. Fearmongering is when you go to the doctor and they tell you, well, your blood pressure is 133/74. I want to put you on blood pressure medication to literally fearmonger you, instead of telling you to change your diet, to remove the salt, to work out, to increase more beets in your diet, more fiber that will naturally lower your blood pressure. That is fearmongering you. I'm not trying to get you to sign up for something, pay for something. None of that. I'm just telling you the truth of what's happening. Go back to previous videos and then you will see the truth. But I just feel like I have a duty to just say this to people, okay? You don't have to believe if you don't want to believe, but that is what I see happening. Bye, guys.